Work hard, believe in yourself. There are challenges.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are. My name is Moji Taiwo, the host of the Immigrant Experience Show and the author of I Give Because I'm Blessed Because I Give, a chronicle of an immigrant's journey. On this episode of the Immigrant Experience Show, we are going to be talking to an artist in our city by the name of Sisay Shimeles. But before we go there, I would like to thank our sponsors, our supporters, Calgary Security, and the individuals who are supporting us so far on this show. And would like to ask people to join us, register by becoming our members. And we'll talk more about that later. Sisay Shimeles is an accomplished visual artist and graphic designer. He is one of the Boardworks talented graphic designers who started his art career by watching and emulating his older siblings. Sisay pursued art professionally and studied fine arts and design at Addis Ababa University in Ethiopia. He also studied graphic design at George Simon Home University in Germany. Sisay is an award-winning artist who has taken part in various solo and group art exhibitions across Europe and North America, including but not limited to a large mural on permanent display on Calgary's famed International Avenue for the city of Calgary, large charcoal drawings on display at the Calgary Police Services headquarters, and pieces of his art installed on the 52nd Street BRT station in Calgary. Currently, Sisay display is at Spruce Cliff Community Center, where we will be featuring some of his art that you will see in this episode. But before we talk to Sisay himself, I would like to share a little tidbit about Canada with you. According to Stats Canada 2021 report, there are 5 municipalities in Calgary, in Canada, with a population of 1 million plus. And Toronto, the city of Toronto, is the largest in the country with a population of almost 2.8 million people. While Montreal, Quebec, is 1.8 million, Calgary is third in population at 1.3 million, Edmonton and Ottawa round up the top 5 at 1 million people in population. Sisay, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for honoring my invitation to speak with you.
The honor is mine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, tell us a little bit about your immigrant journey. Where did you come from originally?
I was born in Ethiopia. I traveled to Germany in 2000 to represent Ethiopia at the World Expo in Hanover. There began everything, and there were some conflicts between the freedom of art and politics. So
in Ethiopia?
Well, in a sense, the team when we traveled to Germany, I was not by myself. My professor accompanied me. So when we arrived there, the team we brought to showcase weren't necessarily reflecting the fact or the actual situation or the current reality of Ethiopia.
Okay.
They were like fairy tale-ish, so to say. So
they were not authentic art.
They are authentic art, but they don't reflect the current situation.
Of the country.
Of the country.
Okay.
It's because at that time Ethiopia was involved in a war against Eritrea, and lots of crazy stuff going on in the country, politically, economically, in any aspect. So the team we brought there were just narrating that Ethiopia is the origin of coffee and the cradle of mankind, which is fact. But the Western media, the Western people want to know more that represents the actual, reality of the country.
Okay.
So we were directly or indirectly forced to create something that showcases, that reflects that current affair. So we tried to come up with some composition, which was not approved by the government of that time.
Okay. So that was where arts and politics were coming, they were colliding.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So that situation made me decide to stay in Germany. And down the road, I sought asylum and got accepted, and I was able to study. So there began my journey as an immigrant.
Okay. So after you finished your studies in Germany, that's when you sought asylum. Did you seek asylum to come to Canada or to stay in Germany?
To stay in Germany. The reason I came to Canada, it's that's a different story. So
that is the story that we want to hear.
all right, it's a family reunion.
Okay.
So my wife is here, so I came to join, to live with her. And
When was that?
it's about 12 years now.
12 years ago you came to, and you've achieved so much in 12 years from all the things that I've read about your arts and your, where you've had shows and everything. So when you came to Canada, did you come to Calgary directly?
Directly to Calgary. That's it. Then after some certain time, I was able to meet some great people, especially on 17th Avenue, that's a business revitalization zone. They gave me the opportunity, to do a quick portrait. That's something, I'm able to do, especially when there is festival, things like that. I did that in Germany. That I had that experience already. So they invited me to one of their events, and I did that quick drawing, and they noticed, oh, this guy, So they offered me to do the big mural. There, everything has begun there.
Oh, wow.
Basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges? All of us face challenges when we come here. If it's language challenges, it's cultural challenges, food challenges, climate challenges. What are and as an artist, what are some of the challenges you face when you first came
to Canada?
Yes.
Well, I think I've been tasted in Germany already.
Yes. Yes.
In Germany, there were so many crazy, items I can pick. I can tell you stories like kids simply coming to me and trying to check the color, if it is still, real or not, sort of things, or people. It's the cultural shock. Anything that's challenging for immigrants or specifically African people, I think have been proved there. Like I exercised all those things, and I was when I came to Canada, pretty much like.
You were already accustomed to the challenges. Yeah. So how do you told us a little bit how you broke into the art scene by participating in festivals, and on 17th Avenue in Calgary will be the International Avenue. Exactly. By painting mural. How did you advance beyond that?
It's something. Like in Germany, I have to go back to the story of my experience in Germany. the German people, they have good understanding of arts or respect to other cultures, and they really give you the opportunity. Once they recognize you are somebody,
Yes.
you can do something. It doesn't mean necessarily that what they don't do, but still, once they discovered you, once they found out you can do something, they give you the opportunity.
They
So
keep you opportunity, they embrace you.
So I was really honored. I was blessed with all those opportunities. So I already made name
Okay.
for myself when I was there.
Okay.
So transitioning from that status to
To Calgary, to
yeah.
Canadian or North American.
Exactly. Basically, it's just starting from zero, like from scratch, starting from scratch. But that foundation helped me, to take things easy and also to see the opportunities in many aspects.
Yes,
Just like,
yes.
if I don't get this job now, or if I don't get this contract, then I'm done. That kind of mentality I didn't have. So I fought, like, I tried to find other ways, following the calls, the city.
Following leads, following courses,
communicating people.
communicating and not taking no for an answer.
No, that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, finding alternatives.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
So that way, I maintained, that connection with other artists, fellow artists, and it is encouraging.
Yes.
It's just I didn't honestly get any pushback. It's everything is welcoming, and after all, it's all what you show. You show. It is all. If I don't do it, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, if you don't show your skills,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
nobody will know.
Exactly.
So as long as you are competent and confident in your abilities, then you're okay.
That takes you to the next level, to the next
Yes,
step. So-
I like that.
Yeah.
So it takes you to the next
Exactly,
level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So what projects are you working on now?
at the moment, I have. You see, throughout this journey, like in those 12 years, I tried to do so many other things too. Not only painting, I did the graphic work as you introduced at the beginning.
The graphic work.
As a graphic designer, I worked for a company for almost 10 years.
Oh, is that board work?
That's Boardwalk.
Boardwalk,
Yeah.
for those of you who are listening or watching us, Boardwalk, it's a big company. They build buildings, houses,
Yeah,
rental properties and things like that. Huge company.
Yeah, very huge.
Yeah, so
very great company.
And you are a graphic designer for them.
I used to be a graphic designer for them for about 10 years.
10 years.
And then when the time came to leave, I decided, okay, I can pursue my career in different direction as a freelancer. So I work as a freelance graphic designer at the moment and a painter.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm working on a mission. I had this plan all the time. Here and there, I used to teach kids.
Okay.
But now I want to do it permanently.
Okay.
So like finding a secure space
A good
and then
space to
a good
teach
space
kids.
to teach kids.
Okay.
Because there are so many talents to scout. I see around friends and people who know me as an artist. Frequently ask me, when will you start doing
Okay.
that deliberately, like in full capacity?
Capacity,
So that's
okay.
something I'm working on.
I already have one of my grandsons is an artist. So I think I probably have a student for you already.
Here we
He's
go.
8 years old.
Very,
Yeah, that would be great. So, and because also in the immigrant community, we don't often look at art or artists as a career. So this is very, very encouraging and tangible to get our kids involved with people who are already established and renowned like yourself.
Yeah.
So
we have to do a lot. We have to do a lot, honestly. You see, when we hear news that kids follow wrong direction, go to certain addiction, to do some wrongdoing, things like that. Well, what did we do to prevent that from happening? What kind of wisdom, what kind of knowledge, what kind of know-how we share with
did
them,
we share? Did we share with
the way
them?
we got it when we grew up,
Mm-hmm.
that oral story, the wisdom we get from our parents and our, all people we know.
Aunties and uncles in the
Exactly.
community.
We don't have that opportunity this time.
So we have to create it.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. We have to.
That's-
We are responsible to aspire a new generation.
Yes.
Follow, to follow their dream and to pursue, what they are becoming of.
Yeah.
Something
tangible.
tangible we have to do. So
Yeah.
I'm on that mission, and I hope I will get it.
I hope you will too. I hope you will too. So you did mention that you're also working as a graphic designer right now. If people need your services, how can they contact you?
I think at the moment the best place to see my works and to get the results of my achievements is the Facebook, Sisay Shimeles Art, and I will have all my works are displayed there, and my contact information. I think that would be the best.
That is Sisay Shimeles Art on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you will let us know when you start the classes for children.
Absolutely.
You let us know about that.
Happily.
Yeah, yeah. So, aside from us creating space for our young people to pursue their passion and expand their talents, what else what other words will you say to people watching, whether young or parents, when it comes to your life and your career?
I think people who came to Western system from a place like, our homelands, if we can make it, like if you show them that we made it already, I don't think they need any other, to have excuse for not being, good enough and strong enough and fighter, to move forward. So encouragement is always what we need. So dream big, don't limit yourself, go beyond. As long as you keep the right path, as long as you just catch the right path. There are so many crazy things people do to get into certain point, finding shortcuts, things like that. Work hard, believe in yourself. There are challenges, obviously there are, but
how you embrace the challenge.
The challenge is what matters.
Yes.
So that's my encouragement. So there is an author, the Brazilian author, Paulo Coelho.
Okay.
There is one interesting verse I like from him.
Okay.
When you want something, the whole universe conspires to achieve your goal.
Yes.
So it's basically it.
The whole universe conspires to support you, for you to achieve your goal if you want it bad enough.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, yes.
That's what we need. That kind of courage is very important. Not to look to the negative parts or to be defeated and to limit yourself. Oh, well, I don't fit here culturally, or so many barriers. I don't speak fluent English. But it's okay. I can communicate.
You can communicate. It doesn't stop you from communicating or interacting with people.
Living in Germany for a decade, I learned that language, and the moment I start speaking that language, I remember how important it was speaking their tongue. Because that knowledge, that ability opened so many closed doors for me.
Yes.
So
language is power.
The language is power. So, but always know what you tell, know what you believe in, and try to stand bold and always do the right thing.
There you have it from Sisay Shimeles. Believe in yourself, know what you want, and always look around to find opportunities for you to achieve what you want. So on this, that's the end for this episode of the Immigrant Experience Show. We want to thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and also register to be a member of the Tai Show. My name is Moji Taiwo, and I'm your host, and I say thank you until next time. Bye-bye.